Yeah, he's working, I think. So, namaste, welcome. Again, today we do a yin practice focus on lung energy because I think a lot of people like that to have benefits of that, feeling maybe more stronger, more brave to going out, enjoying the nice weather, and not to be afraid, but feeling that they are strong and healthy in lung energy. So, one more minute to go. So, maybe you want to drink something. Very important that you have enough liquid in your system flowing. So, water is, of course, very, very important to drink, but any other liquids like juices are also good. No alcohol, things that like that, but stay hydrated. Good. Today we start with a couple of yin yoga postures, and then like last week we ending again with the 9 clearing round, clearing breath to stimulating the energy lines, but also the lungs to be healthy and strong. So let's start now. I hear the sound of the bell, the clocks ringing, so it's meaning it's 5 o'clock. So, welcome if you are joining me now. And yeah, make sure you are comfortable, that you have blankets around, maybe tissues to blow your nose if you need to when we start with the pranayama part. And of course, books instead of blocks if you don't have blocks at home. Good. So, close your eyes, sit comfortable on both sitting bones. How the legs are, that's not so important. But grounding, finding these bones strong rooted down. And just breathe a couple of times deep in and out. Now really relax the rib cage and start to breathe with the diaphragm. So let the belly expand forwards on the inhalation and falling down on the exhalation. Just really relaxing in the breath, relaxing in your system. And just be aware of the spine and start to create more space in between the vertebrae. Like you're growing upwards, you're getting longer. And you do that to be very active with the sitting bones down into the support and then rising up with the crown into the ceiling. Shoulders backwards and down. And then bringing your hands together just to create a good intention and good mind setting before we start. It's an old ritual. They use it in Tibet to start a day. So they start with feeling gratitude and respect for the place where they are. So respect and have gratitude for the place. And then the time where we're living in. 2020, this is our time. So respect that and have gratitude. And then respect and gratitude for yourself, who you are, no matter what other people say or think. Stay respectful and have gratitude for yourself, but also for the people around you, the animals, all beings, plants, nature, the air you breathe, everything. And treat everything how you want to be treated. And as last, respect and gratitude, the old wisdom and knowledge, where we still can learn from, to feel good, to be good, and to create a better world around us. So from here, you open your eyes, you bring your hands down. You bring the soles of the feet together. Maybe bring the feet a little bit closer to work a little bit deeper in the inner legs. But still rounding, especially rounding by your upper spine, shoulder blades, and that's the place where the lung is also sitting on the back, the rib cage is in front, but also had the large intestines. That's the yin-yang couple of long and large intestines. So start with the chin down and then rounding all the way down. And I will put the timer. So we don't have to worry about time. And you're just hanging down, and remember, no sharp shooting pains in joints. Also, when the stretch and muscles and tendons are running upwards, it's too much. The continuity in the stretch, that's the perfect stretch. And also when it's getting less and you use maybe a lot of props, maybe props in front of you or props under your knees or sitting on a cushion, when it's getting less and you don't feel any stretch, see what you can do to increase again the stretch. But one very important rule is that you are all the time relaxing. So you melting down in the posture, and when you have to hold yourself back because otherwise you feel pain, then use the props. Be very creative with the props. Build yourself all completely in that you are comfortable, but to an edge that you feel that there is something going on. Very important. And then with bending forwards, that's why we always start with mine yin yoga class with bending forwards. It's like diving into yourself, diving inwards. Start to feel the body, and that you can be mindful with your postures, with your practice. And then you also know that the body is fine. And then when you stay a little bit longer, you know maybe when you're doing yin yoga that sometimes feelings, emotions can pop up, or memories, or you hear sound outside and some memories popping up, or maybe some smell is passing by and you remember maybe being somewhere. So when that happened, remember the 5 points where we start with, especially the first 2. And remember, in your remembering, your thought was passing by, that you're here. It's not the past. And so that's also the time. So place and time. Every time when something is popping up and maybe you feel like really strong feelings and emotions and strong memories, always coming back in the moment. And let that memory or feeling, emotion be. Like you don't have to put it away, you don't have to run it away from. You just be. You are not too diving into it or too attached to it. You just be with it. And that's sometimes very scary and fearful. So that's why we need also strong lung energy, to have the courage to meet a part of you, and to meet that part of you in this moment, in this time, this place, with everything what inside in you, what's making you. Every little part is a part of you. So important is that you are allowing to be. But when it's too much, of course, then just focus on the breath. Focus on the body, focus on the floor. Maybe listen to the sounds outside of your room. And then just 3 more breaths. And then on the next inhalation, slowly, slowly, you're coming up. Then bring your hands to the back. Maybe you want to move a little bit here, like the windshield wipers. And then the next posture, maybe you have to sit on a blanket. So maybe bring your blanket on your sitting bones and stretching your left leg and bending your right like a half butterfly. And bring the heel now closer in by the pubic bone. So maybe you need another blanket or something to put under this knee, the left one under, and maybe also under the right knee. So again, make it comfortable. So what we do, we don't go bending forwards. Now we're bending sideways. So make sure your leg is really side so you can bend to it. Otherwise, you can place your hand to the side and then making this side bending. So sitting on both sitting bones. So maybe you have to sit on something. Huh? Good. Then your left hand, you put it to your side. Left ear to the left shoulder and slowly, slowly bending in the spine first. And if you like, you can lean on your leg or with cushions under it. You can bring the elbow down and supporting with your fingers your head. And then because we focus on the lungs, bringing your right arm all the way overhead and let your arm maybe rest on your head. So the target area is the flank area, side. We also stretching the side muscles there, the fascia, the neofascia. So that's also gallbladder, but focus really on the arm. Bring the arm all the way over. And of course, if we look deeper into the meridians, the stretch on the hamstring on the back of your leg, that's the urinary bladder. The spine also, urinary bladder, flank area and arm area. That's at the lung and heart, small and large intestines. And the side body, the gallbladder. And in your right hip, you can feel it all around. So that's all the 4 important meridians who runs to the legs, like and the kidney on the inside, liver and spleen, stomach more on the outside, front outside, and the gallbladder all the way on the outside, and again the urinary bladder on the back. And you can go as deep as possible. When your right sitting bone is coming a little bit off the mat, that's fine, but don't collapse all the way because then you don't make that side bending. So you try to let your right sitting bone sinking down. But when it's floating a little bit up, that's fine. The head is all the way down like a side bending, so that can be intense for the neck. So another option is to turn your head down. Good. And then you rest in this deep stretch. When the arm is getting too heavy, then just take a little break and bring your hand to the back. But then we do less in the long meridian. So if possible, stay with the arm overhead. And be brave. Be brave and have courage to stay, but always respectful. When something is too much, it's too much. But we need to stretch for a long time to really target the myofascia, to stimulating the mitochondrion, to make hyaluronsyre, high uronic acid, to attract water, to make these water crystals beautiful, strong water lines where energy can flow through. So that's the technique. And then because we're staying for a long time still, it's like a meditation. Facing yourself, and there we need also to have that courage. Facing the inner world prepare us to be brave and strong to face the outer world. But first we have to go in. So looking inwards and feeling the body. Notice the feelings and emotions and thoughts, memories popping up. And when the neck gets painful, you turn the head. Also, when you come early out of the posture, first turn the head. How longer you stay in it, how more effect it has. Just 3 more breaths. And turning first the head down. So you look down, then bringing your arm back. And then slowly coming up. And it can be feeling very strange. So really take your time. Don't rush. And roll your shoulders if you feel the need. And then we do the other side. So bending now your left and stretching your right. Sitting maybe on blankets, with something under your knee, left or right. Make sure your legs are open, huh? That's important too. Target area, arm, side ribs, chest. So that's the most important part. So then bringing your hand to your side or right. This one you don't have to go already. So first the head. So first your ear, right ear going to the right shoulder, and then slowly going to your bend, maybe with the elbow on a cushion or on your leg, and then supporting the head. And then when you're okay, then bringing the left arm over to finding that side bending. And when it's too intense, you turn the head down. Also, when you want to come early out, first turn the head down. That's safer for the neck, vertebrae, and the disc. If you want to go deeper, go deeper. When the left sitting bone is coming a little bit off the mat, just let it happen, but don't go all the way, because then there's probably no side bending again. So arm is overhead. Close your eyes and looking in again. And maybe you're just being in the moment. Maybe you hear some pigeon outside making beautiful noises. Maybe neighbors are talking outside. Or maybe you are outside in your garden to do it. Or listening to your own breath. Or the processes maybe with digestion in the belly. Just being in the moment. And when things are popping up, feelings, emotions, thoughts, memories, just welcome them. See it like a part of you. Don't want to change, don't want to run away from it. But also not diving into it. Just see that part of you. No big deal. Just be with it. And be brave to be with it. Not thinking that you have to do something with it or that you have to change or learn from it. Just be with it. And then you turn the head down. You bring the left arm first back. Take it easy. And then slowly, slowly, you're coming up. Roll your shoulders if you need to. And then bending your right so that both legs are to the back, and then come sit on your heels and bringing your knees out. So make sure you have something nice under your knees, like a nice carpet like me, or maybe you need to have the blankets now to put under your knee. And then you walk your hands forwards and bring your elbows together on the mat, like saying a little prayer in it. And then coming all the way down. I think maybe here you can see me better in the light. Let's do it here. So you really want to sink in your shoulders and your chest, that you work again on the lung-meridian. But in the same time, you stretching the inner legs, working on kidney, liver, and spleen. And here just rest. Just being in the moment and listening to all the sounds that's around you. Being aware of all the smells around you. Being aware of the air. Pausing maybe your skin. Notice the clothes around your skin. Maybe you're also have a room where the sun is shining in and feeling the warmth of the rays of the sun. Just be here. And slowly you're coming out to come forwards and come lying down on your belly, stretching your legs a little bit wider than normal. So we do Sphinx posture. If you need to rebound, just lie down on your belly, and when you feel ready, come with the elbows under your shoulders. I like to go in one movement to working a little bit deeper now in my grow area to stay with my legs as wide and coming up. The head is just neutral. And if you like, you can also come higher or lower to bring your hands more forwards and walk in or walk further away. So there you can find your right back bending, what feels good. And the head is neutral. The breath is long and deep into the belly. Start to make a little sound back in the throat, like Ujjayi sound. That's the name. But we also call it like ocean breath or whispering your breath. So a very soft Ujjayi breath here to work deeper with the diaphragm and to bring the air deeper into the lungs. Just 3 more breaths. And then slowly you come down. You bring your legs slowly together. Take a little time here to feel. And then press yourself up, rounding the spine like an angry cat. And then hollowing a couple of times, cat and cow. Exhale and inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then you're ending and crossing your legs. And then moving with the weight backwards so you can go sitting and rolling over and stretching your legs. If that's not possible, and you bring your legs to one side and then going sitting and stretching your legs forward. So now we're ending again in a twist. Let's do the twist with your left knee forward to your chest and then roll over to your right. Move your right leg a little bit more over to your left. Bring cushions and stuff under your left knee. And then very important, the most important part here is to stretch your arm all the way over you to the left side. And head can be neutral. So opening your chest area here. And diagonal line twist. And one leg is straight and the right one. And bring your right as far as possible and backwards or to the left. So that we're working in this loop of spleen, lung, large intestines, and stomach. To really get healthy, long, flowing energy in the lungs. To feel brave and have courage. Not to be attached in a sick way. And to have a healthy grief. Healthy grief of loss. And still also here in this posture, in this diagonal line twist, a very soft ujjayi breath. Like you're whispering the breath. You're calling the breath. And then slowly you turn back, bring your arm back. Take your time. And down. And then we do the other side. So bring your right knee to your chest. Walk your left leg already a little bit to the right, twisting over. And then stretching your right arm way open. Now this is the most important part of this diagonal line twist, but also have your left leg straight all the way, stretching the front, spleen, lungs, large intestines, and stomach. To work in that loop. And again, rest. Just close your eyes. And also just letting go of this ujjayi breath. Just really rest here. Do nothing. Nowhere to go. Nothing to attain. Just relax. Just 3 more breaths. And then you just roll back on your spine and lie down. Do nothing, just lie down and just notice the sensations, the rebound of the practice, flowing energy to the water crystals in the fascia. Just relax. Feel heavy. Let the body be. Let the mind be. Let the heart be. And then, or you stay lying down, or you roll to your right and coming to sit to do this 9 clearing round. So let's see if I come a little bit closer. Yeah, that's working better. So the 9 clearing round, remember how you bring your hands like a mudra, index finger and middle finger in the middle, thumb straight, ring finger and pinky straight. And then how you close the right nostril. And then we breathing 5 times in and out to the left and 5 times in and out to the right. Then we start with the 9 clearing round. So you're breathing in and you're breathing out long. And then you're breathing in and then 4 sniffs out. And then we're repeating 3 times to the left, then 3 times to the right, and then 3 times with both nostrils into the middle. So that's the 9. And then we have an inhalation and kumbhaka, so that we're holding the breath. And then after that, you're breathing out and you hold also that. So the emptiness you hold. Try to lift the chest there to create a vacuum in the belly. And then do 3 circles left and 3 circles right. Then very small circles left and very small 3 circles to the right. And then you're breathing out. And then it's over. Good. So sitting straight. Bring the thumb and the index finger from the left together, like you meeting and getting one with the universe. The right you had already there. So close the right nostril. I'm breathing in to the left. And breathing out to the left. Breathing in to the left. Breathing out to the left. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out to the left. Now breathing into the left. Then close the left and breathing out to the right. Breathing into the right. Breathing out to the right. Breathing into the right. Breathing out to the right. Breathing into the right. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in to the right. Then close right. Breathing long out to the left. Breathing into the left. Now 4 sniffs. Breathing in. And again long out. Breathing in. 4 sniffs out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Now change. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the right. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. Letting go both nostrils. Breathing out long. Breathing in. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. 4 sniffs. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take a deep inhalation, breathing deeply in. Hold your breath, bringing your chin softly down, kumbhaka, and stay there. When it feels not comfortable, you're coming out. And then lifting up your chin and slowly breathing out. Maximum. No air in. And then lift your chest and bring vacuum into the belly. Three circles. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Very micro circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just Relax in the chest, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing deeply in and breathing out. And then finding your normal breath back. Sit for a while. You're relaxing now in the breath. No effort there. Just relax. And then bringing your hands together in front of the heart. And I want to thank you so much for joining me. And I wish you a beautiful afternoon, evening, and very strong and healthy lungs to be brave, to have courage, to face yourself and everything and the outer world, and to have a little bit more joy to going in this time, in this way of living, feeling again a part of this way. So thank you so much. And if you have questions, just let me know to write it down here under. And also when you have requests for the next time. On Saturday, I give a yin yang class. So if you have any requests for asanas or postures, let me know. Okay, bye bye.